Have you ever been going around the lake and you hit something that you didn't really want to? I'm talking about something hard like concrete that just tears your props all up. Well, I'm going to show you how to change those out yourself and save you some service costs, particularly if you got multiple engines. So stay with me and let's go take these props off and switch them out with some new ones, because mine's messed up right now. So the first thing that you've got to do in order to take this prop off is you got to get this cotter pin out. So all we do is take a little pair of needle nose and got to bend this down and get it straight. Once you get it straight, that cotter pin should just pop. It'll pop right out once you get it together and get some pressure off of it. You just be able to grab it with your pliers and pull it right out. Just like that. All right. Set our cotter pin up so we don't lose it. Then what we're going to do is just grab us the right size socket, get you a piece of board and lay up here like this. That way it'll stop the prop from turning, so you can actually turn the you just put your socket on and unscrew the retaining bolt just like that. It's not going to have a whole lot of pressure on it. Take that bolt off, save that because we're going to be using that a little bit later. Go ahead and remove our block, and then this little retention ring, little washer, we'll set it up here by our nut, and then you just pull the prop off, and it just real easily pops right off, just like that. All right, now that we've got the prop off, and I've now gone and gotten a new prop for this outboard, I'll show you how to put it back on there. So here we go. It's the new one, all nice and not beat up. So if you're wondering why I had to change the props or how I messed the props up, it's the reason behind it is because I hit some concrete out in the lake, and that's what actually tore my props up. So all you're doing here is sliding the prop back on. There's an X here, just kind of line that up, and there's a little mark somewhere here. I think there's a little green mark there. I guess you line it up right there. But anyway, you line it up on the splines just like that, okay? Then you take your nut, or I'm sorry, you take your little cap that came off of it earlier, this little piece here, put it back on there, right? Then you got to put your washer. Got to find the washer. What did I do with the washer? There it is. So I've got the washer. It goes right here. By the way, what I didn't say is go ahead and re-grease this with marine grade grease so that this prop doesn't stick on that spindle later on when it gets ready to pull it off. All right. So then you just take your nut and screw it back on. Now, here's where you don't want to over tighten. It needs to be tight enough to hold it in place, but it only calls for about 50 to 60 foot-pounds of pressure So you'd want to get a torque wrench and torque that down to the proper specs. So, or you could just chance it, line it up. And of course, you need to get your prop stabilizer. Put your prop stabilizer back on your prop, and then just kind of tighten it back down. And the important thing here is to make sure that your cotter pin hole lines up, which we do have it lined up. And then just replace the cotter pin that we took out earlier. So the cotter pin just goes right through here like this, right? And then we take our pliers that we had earlier, and we're just going to bend this cotter pin just like this, right? And that's on there pretty good now. So if you're enjoying what you're watching, now would be a good time to link down there and hit the subscribe button, or if you got some other tips or tricks on this, hey, feel free to comment. Again, this is kind of a learning channel, just kind of a good old boy channel. So take the time, and if you like watching these things, click on the one up above here in the corner to watch some more stuff similar to this.
That's a Redneck NMSO.
Hey Buck, where are you going? Hit subscribe and click on the link up there to see more videos just like this. And thank you for watching the Redneck NMSO.